Well, guys, we're here to the last video of our Frank DaVamp's top 10 favorite zombie movies of all time. And we have to end up with a bang. George Romero with the Dead Trilogy, Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, and Day of the Dead. But Night of the Living Dead takes the cake, in my opinion, for so many reasons. First of all, let's talk controversy. This film, 1968, comes in and explodes in the box office. Huge success, and it's there's no MPA system yet into place, so everybody, including kids, are able to watch it. Wish I would have been a kid when I see this, but it took. I think I was probably a teenager when I finally watched it. But still was blown away by it. The black and white gives it a very horror-like quality, very gritty. Um, you know, zombie cannibalism depicted on the screen back in 1968. Very hard, subject matter. Also, the fact that pretty much our hero doesn't make it, or nobody really makes it out of this film, and it's very grim and sad and real, so raw, and it just makes it that this film truly is terrifying. Made it's a truly scary film, by all means imagination. Second step of the controversy, Dwayne Jones gets hired. Romero wasn't intending to make him an African American icon or anything like that. He was just casting the best actor for the role, and him being a black actor, in times where racism was still predominant in the United States and over the world, and he just pretty much bitch slap Hollywood and say, here's my black actor that could do hell better than many white actors, or a very qualified actor that he's ready to do, and he did it. Dwayne Jones, the late Dwayne Jones, he has passed away, but he was a very intelligent and great actor and director, and he was even a college professor, I read. So incredibly smart individual, very and comes in and delivers a very powerful performance as the main lead, trying to get away from the flesh eating zombies. And ever from the first shot of this film, and the drive up the hill and getting to the cemetery, it's just so iconic. Cemeteries still exist, and it's so cool that people are still able to go there. Maybe one day I might do that, but I might be scared to do that. And seeing the first zombie, and Barbara, he's coming to get you, Barbara, he's gonna get you, and all those iconic phrases. This is just by all means, a great Halloween film, great perfect zombie film. I just don't see anybody. Even Dawn, I love Dawn of the Dead, is my second favorite, but it's just that seeing the black and white, seeing the grittiness, seeing the thing it means, the recently deceased, coming back, and for the first time, the creation of a genre happened for this film. Romero just so powerful, also under message, of the horribleness of people. Once again, a bunch of people live in a house of different creeds, different races, and George Romero may have actually invented the first reality show, if you actually think about it, because you have all these people trapped in a house of different thoughts and ways to go, and I actually like the Tom Savini remake, which, by the way, it's still good. I think people should still watch it. Of course, it's not as good, but it's something that I forgot to include in my honorable mentions as something that people should watch. I mean, don't watch it as a comparison. Watch it as a side note, I will say. Some kind of that kind of expands this universe. And Romero went on to make many other death films, but these three are my favorites. And I don't know if I can say enough or anything else that hasn't been already said about Night of the Living Dead. But if I think everybody's seen it, it's public domain. So it's a powerful, powerful film. It's amazing, and I think that people regard it as a masterpiece, and I do myself, and anyone who calls themselves a horror fan, this you gotta pick up the basics, and this is it, man. Night of the Living Dead doesn't get any more terrifying, doesn't get any more real, any more greedy. Practical special effects, forget CGI, forget everything else that you've seen. This is raw, this is real cannibalistic flesh eating zombies right on your face. Hardcore define of the establishment, carrying an under a message for everybody to see, and Romero just hits home runs, and every time, and I just hope to see more dead films before he leaves this world, but Romero is a great, awesome dude, and what else can I say but to honor him by telling you Night of the Living Dead is the best horror film of all times in my eyes. So that's it. Leave comments, subscribe, and once again, don't let the zombies bite. Good night, sweet dreams.